Holy shit. WWE. What the fuck? What are you guys doing, man? Last night I had a dream. This isn't a Martin Luther King speech either. But last night, I honestly got I had this dream. I had a dream I was sitting in my house watching Crown Jewel, and it was the main event. And the main event was The Big Show, Triple H, and Kane, I believe, in the main event of Crown Jewel. And out of nowhere, Cult of Personality hits, and the whole arena just loses their mind. And I remember my dream saying, no way, no way, no way. And then, you know who comes out? Not CM Punk, Chris Jericho. Of all people, Chris Jericho comes out. Which, to be honest with you, that's something Chris Jericho would do, trolling the audience. And that's how I woke up and I was excited. I was like, that's funny, that's awesome, that's exciting. And literally the first thing I woke up to my phone, rolled over, looked at my phone, said Crown Jewel is still happening in Saudi Arabia. And I thought it was weird. That series of events that happened in a row, so sleeping and awake, it happened right in a row, and it was weird. It was really, really weird. But nevertheless, Crown Jewel is still being held in Saudi Arabia. I don't believe it's in Jeddah this time. I don't know where it's at, to be honest with you, but it's being held in the country of Saudi Arabia. Or the kingdom of Saudi Arabia, if you will. Man. You're telling me that WWE, after years and years and years and years, in the last 15 years, of trying to rebuild their image and trying to be in the mainstream light and trying to be all this good imagery, they're still going to go over there after the horrendous murder of that journalist over there. The dog's pissed off. That's how mad this whole thing is. Man. WWE, for some reason, still think it's okay to go over there. And obviously the rest of us, it's not. WWE, all they're concerned about is the money. I mean, that's obvious. All they care about is the goddamn money that they're receiving. A American journalist was murdered, and Saudi Arabia said, "Oh, we didn't have involvement in it." And WWE's like, "Great, well, we're gonna monitor it. We're gonna still go over there probably." And then they say, "We lied. We had a little bit of involvement in it." And WWE's like, "Fuck it, we'll go." And the rest of us are like, "Why? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand, Emma. I don't understand." So, moving on. WWE has now on Twitter have so many people backlashing against them. I've seen numerous tweets about everyone canceling their subscription to the WWE network. You know, I'm not going to watch the show and all of this backlash. And to be honest with you, I'm not saying that I'm going to cancel my subscription, and I'm not saying that I'm not going to watch it, but I am very disappointed as a wrestling fan, and it's almost like one of those days where you're kind of embarrassed to be a wrestling fan of the WWE. Here in America, obviously, who's ever watching this overseas, it doesn't. I guess it doesn't matter from your perspective, because, it looks bad on us Americans for us to go over there and associate with the Saudi Arabia people who did this to journalists. And it's not the people. I shouldn't say that. It's not the people. It was their government that did this corruption, this murder, and all of that. And for us Americans, as an American company, to go over there and perform for these, I guess, murderers over there, if you will, the government and the prince and all that over there. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's horrible and it's a shame. We should not be doing that, man. We should not be going over there. And I've said that in my previous podcast, my previous episodes, man. We should not be going over there. Should not be. It's just frustrating, man. This whole week of WWE has just been like emotional roller coaster. Absolutely emotional roller coaster. We had Roman Reigns announce that he has been battling with leukemia and it is back, which broke my heart and broke millions of fans' hearts. We had then the heel turn from Dean Ambrose, which probably shattered a little more and probably made us a little angry and questionable, I guess. And then we had a shitty ass SmackDown the next night. We're kind of like, what the hell? And then we're all upset with the build up to the Evolution, and so are the women wrestlers. They're all upset too about this, about the build up, and doesn't feel like this monumental pay per view that they're trying to make it to be. And then woke up at Thursday morning, October 25th, finding out that we are still going over to Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel. Which about 12 hours ago, they were big rumors and speculation that they were moving it to New York. It was pretty prevalent that it was getting moved to New York, but it was either going to be in Albany or in downtown New York, and then I've heard Manchester too. But I heard a lot of New York rumors about them moving it there. But nope. WWE is still carrying out those plans of performing in Saudi Arabia. And I know I don't want to say the wrong things here because I by no means not prejudiced or labeling the Saudi Arabia people by any means. I am not. But their government's messed up, man. The government is messed up. And to be honest with you, I've kind of heard that a lot of the superstars, when they went over there the first time, that the whole experience was either good or like just too much. So I'm not really sure. You know, obviously this makes it worse for everybody going over there. But you know, now it's just a whole clusterfuck. It's a mess over there. It's a giant ass mess over there. So the next thing is, now that we're actually going over, I say we, but it's not we. WWE spelled we, but anyways, now that WWE is going over to Saudi Arabia, how's this going to hurt them when they come back? Well, you have the Fox deal that they had for SmackDown, a $2 billion deal supposedly that they made a deal with Fox Network to put SmackDown on. I think probably 1 year from right now. Is Fox going to be like, you know, we don't want to forget it. We don't want to do it anymore. You know, are they going to pull out? Are they going to, you know, tell WWE if you go, we're not going to do this yet? Or did WWE talk to Fox first? Yeah, I think you had to think that someone at that company said, well, wait a second, if we go over, is this going to hurt our imagery? Is this going to hurt sponsors? Is this going to hurt our deal with Fox? Is this going to hurt sales? You know, someone in that fucking company had to said something. But obviously it's up to management and it's up to Vince McMahon what they do. And clearly they chose the wrong decision, I believe. They chose the wrong decision to go. You know, I think it's going to hurt them overall. It's going to be in the news. It's already trending on Twitter, I believe. My phone blew up this morning from Twitter. Bleacher Report, ESPN even reported it. So, I don't know. People are going to hear that. The people who aren't wrestling fans are going to hear that and be like, why would you do that? You know? And we don't want people to think that WWE is like, why? You don't want the question of why. You know? So I think I believe this is really going to hurt WWE. Or people are just going to forget about it a couple months down the road. But if something else were to happen in Saudi Arabia, more stuff were to come out later on, as time goes on here, like in the next week or so, when we're back in the USA, people are like, yeah, see, you did reform for a whole bunch of corrupted murder government country, I guess. And so, I don't know. I'm probably crossing little lines here, but I mean, that's what it is, man. That's what it looks like for us in the United States. I'm not speaking for every United States of America citizen, but, just from my perspective, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong going over there, man. I think it's very wrong. Moving on, how's this gonna hurt, individually some of the wrestlers' imagery too? You gotta think of Kane. You gotta think of Glenn Jacobs. Or he's fighting with he's wrestling DX with his kayfabe brother, The Undertaker. Or people in his hometown gonna be like, well, we don't wait for mayor anymore, or can mayor's, is gonna be impeached, is this gonna hurt him so bad where he's not gonna get reelected another term in a couple of years? I don't know. I have no idea, but I think it's gonna hurt him politically, and if Glenn Jacobs ever wants to move on, in his political career, is just gonna hurt him too. And I know it wasn't his decision to go. It wasn't Glenn Jacobs making a decision to go, but he's going. As recording is on October 25th at 2 in the afternoon. He plans to still going. I don't know how this is gonna hurt him or not either. And then you guys think of John Cena, a big actor, when he's done WWE, man. He's gonna be in a whole bunch of these movies. He is now, but he could be like The Rock in about 10 years from now, man. Like the celebrity status level actor. But how's it gonna hurt his image? But obviously the rumors are going on saying that he is boycotting the event, which thank God someone's actually doing that. Someone's actually saying, I'm not fucking going. I wish the whole talent and the whole roster would. I'm not really sure why they don't do that. I mean, obviously, in a contract, you're getting paid by WWE and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I get it, but if you get a group of you people to go over there, or I'm sorry, if you get a group of people to say I don't want to go, and then it's too late now, but I'm not sure what to do now. It's not cool, man. I'm not really sure what the hell's gonna happen here. But let me look at the stocks here. I believe I'm literally watching the live feed of the stock market. See, they went down about, points wise, they went down about 4 points. They were at the highest point today. They were at 79, and now the lowest was 73.18, and now they're rising, and now they're calling all over the place. So at the end of the day here, man, they're going all over the place. At the end of the day here, they could be down a whole bunch right now. I'm not really a stock market person, but I understand these numbers, and they're not good for WWE. So, what do you guys think? Did everybody make a shitty decision, or do you think it's a good thing to go over there? If you listen to TMZ at all, I don't really, but it popped up with my recommendations on YouTube that Randy Orton said that they should go over there, because it's not the people, they're not the citizens of Saudi Arabia did it. It was their government. And we should go over there to make some sort of peace with them, bring some sort of entertainment to get it off their minds over there. Something along those lines. And I would agree that to a certain extent, but, the problem is they're still going over there, still performing for this corrupted government. I mean, it's not the whole country, but, they killed an American journalist, man. Dismembered him. And then put in someone's fucking garden. Man, I don't know, man. It's not cool. I'm sure the movie's gonna, there's gonna be a lot of backlash. This is still pretty fresh. I haven't seen anything like astronomical happen because of this. Like, I haven't heard like sponsors being pulled out. I haven't heard anyone like quit yet. I hope that I hope no one quits, but someone there in that company is probably so pissed off they have to go. But now supposedly what I'm reading is that, like if you're part of the creative team or in the management team and you don't want to go, you don't have to go, but you have to let them know by a certain date. Can that apply for the wrestlers too? You know? Is Daniel Bryan going? Because if he's not, you better figure something out fucking fast. You know, I don't think John Cena's gonna go to this show, and I don't blame him. I know he's over in China, working on a movie, but I don't think he's gonna get an airplane, go to Saudi Arabia for 2 days, and go back to China. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think he's just gonna say, "Fuck it, I'm not doing it, man. I'm not doing it." And then who replaces him, and how are they gonna reference that? You know, can you imagine Michael Cole, Corgo, saying John Cena will not be attending the Crown Jewel tournament because he doesn't like we're going there. You know, how are they gonna do that? How are they gonna fill that void, and how are they gonna, you know, mention that the John Cena's not gonna be there anymore, and how they're gonna put it out in storyline? So we'll have to see, man. So I don't think there's anything else we mentioned so far. Not really much is. Let's see, not much is happening at the moment here. Just a lot of pissed off fans. A lot of people are canceling their subscription. A lot of people are saying they're never going to watch it again, which is a whole bunch of shit. But now Hulk Hogan's supposedly going over there, which is really bad time for him because now his imagery is kind of clean again after the whole racist comment thing. And now he's going over to Saudi Arabia with the WWE representing them. You know, man. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed off, man. To be honest with you, am I pissed off about it? I'm not really so much mad about it as I am disappointed. And am I going to cancel my subscription? No. Am I going to watch a show still? Probably. But, you know, I'm disappointed. I wish they would have dealt this a little better here. Morally, you know, the right decision is not to go. But it's all about fucking money, man. It's all about the money. You know, we're going to go over there and, you know, I'm sorry, they're going to go over there and, you know, we're gonna go over there, perform the country, and then people were like, well, what about the dismemberment of that? You know, journalists gonna be like, shh, yeah, you know, shut up, go away. That's what it looks like, man. That's what it looks like, and it sucks as a wrestling fan to see this happen, because now we have to explain ourselves why WWE's going over there. You know, why is WWE going to Crown Jewel? Beats me. You know, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good as us fans either, because now we have to explain to people who aren't fans why they're going over. And we could disagree with it, and most people probably do, but you know, that's just an asterisk over our head, man. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of all this shit? I don't think we should go over there. I think they should have done an audible, done a 180, and then just went somewhere else with it, man. Bring it back to the States. Hell, bring it to the UK. You know. Well, let's see what happens here, man. It's not cool. I'm not a big fan of it. But, you know, wasn't my decision to go over there. So, let me guys know what you think here. I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.